then again, it's a constitutional moment that we are finding ourselves in, where a statement that is said can open the floodgate are so high, like in this constitutional moment. Because some of you are calling for clarity. I even saw a comment say, ever since you came back, advocate, we don't even understand your position. We don't even know where you stand. Why is that? Why is it people are asking such a question? Because I believe at the end of the day, when it comes to issues of clarity in communication, they are not a luxury. Wherever environment or situation you find yourself in, that aspect of clarity is never a luxury, especially within the boundaries or the confinement or within this aspect of democracy, because it is a duty that you demand from your leaders. Because when a leader speaks clearly, in a way that you understand, you begin to feel that you are being listened to, you're being seen, and you're being respected. But at times when the communication is not clear, then some folks can begin to invoke some states like fear or silence or anything anything of that sort. So when I was actually looking at this point here, looking at this, if somebody reads that, you can read that as motivational and completely harmless. But the point that I'm trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, is the issue here isn't necessarily the intention behind that statement. But the issue is the statement being made in the moment that we're finding ourselves in. Because right now, as citizens, some of you right now, we are extremely sensitive. Even when the timeline is mentioned of 2030, you are very sensitive to that political timeline. And we have witnessed that through the debates that we've had around the aspect of 2028, around the aspect of 2030, around the aspect of the amendment number 3. So in that kind of an environment where people are extremely sensitive, even messages that are supposed to inspire or that are symbolic, when they get a political interpretation. So as I open up this space, I want to say our reaction, please, it's not about blaming anyone, but it's about how a message within a tense moment like we are finding ourselves in can be interpreted by people in different ways. Because this is happened. So as much as we want clarity, but there's a point whereby you have to understand that a message might not even mean what you're trying, to say it, it is meaning. Or a message does not even need you. Or if you've reacted indifferently to it, what has made you react, in the way that you have, reacted? As I said, it has generated a flood of reactions. And I wanted to understand why people understood, that. Because I've seen some in favor or in support, or even favor or in support, or even going to the extent of interpreting it in a way that says society says no to 2050. I speak. Have you even asked, Grok? Have you even asked, Grok? Ask Grok. Kuti vakambotaura here